Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Wave, and man, this Liangelo ball situation keeps on getting worse and worse. In his 5th G League game, he played 0 minutes. He got a coach's decision, did not play, and it seems like Liangelo is completely out of the rotation and he won't get many minutes going forward. In this video, we're going to discuss what's happening with Liangelo and the Swarm and why isn't he getting minutes, even though he's honestly proved to everyone that he is a G League capable player. But before we get onto the video, man, subscribe, man. Just hit that button. We're so close to 10,000 subscribers. Turn on the notification bell and drop a like for NBA videos. And with all that being said, man, let's get right into the video. Okay, so the Greensboro Swarm played the Lakeland Magic and they lost 5 straight games in a row now, and they lost 83-82. And man, this Greensboro Swarm team is looking absolutely horrendous. To start off the season 0-5, the Summer League team did not win a single game, and that just tells you about the coach and how less experience he has, and you know, his decisions of coaching isn't really making an impact on winning. But let's talk about the game yesterday, man. I watched up until the first half and I had to shut that thing off because I just couldn't watch it, man. I was seeing, you know, people, you know, James Bouknight chucking up shots like, you know, he has the green light on that team, and that's something we have to understand as, you know, people spectating and hoping for Liangelo. Liangelo ball isn't, you know, anything of a priority to the Swarm. In my opinion, I believe that the Swarm picked up Liangelo just to, you know, make Lamelo happy and, you know, so Lamelo won't leave in the future. But in this game, man, again, James Bouknight, Kai Jones, JT Thor, they have the green light. You know, they're just gonna chuck up shots. I'm gonna pull up the scoreboard right now. You guys can see, man, the starters: Xavier Sneed, 10 points. Crutcher, 0 for 7, 0 points in 27 minutes. You guys can't tell me if Liangelo got those 27 minutes, he'd drop a donut like that, man. He's dropping at least 3 threes, but JT Thor, 2 for 10 from the field. You guys can see the percentages, man. These are the players that the coach is starting over Liangelo. You know, 4 for 8, 0 for 7, 2 for 10, 1 for 7, and James Bouknight, 11 for 22 from the field, and 27 points, 9 rebounds. Now, that may look like a good stat line, but it's honestly very bad stat line because 22 attempts, and he played 37 minutes, damn near 40 minutes, and he was chucking up shots 1 for 6 from the three-point line. He's very inefficient, and he's out of control. But off the bench, Andre Kolboka, 29 minutes. Man, this is something that was a big debate going on in the Summer League. Who's a better player, Liangelo or Kolboka? And it's clear, man, Liangelo's better. In 30 minutes, Kolboka got 9 points. The most Liangelo balls ever played minutes-wise in a G League game is around the 22-minute mark. So he basically got a solid, you know, 8 more minutes than him and scored less than, you know, Liangelo ball would have scored. Cameron McGuire, 15 points. He had a decent game. Can't really complain. Scotty Lewis and DJ Carton are getting more minutes than Gelo. And then obviously, I can't even pronounce, you know, I don't know who this guy is at the end of the bench, but he's getting 23 minutes a game. And you guys can see, man, at the bottom, Liangelo ball, coach's decision, did not play. And to be honest, at this point, I already, you know, I predicted this. In my last video, I literally stated that I wouldn't be surprised if Gelo gets 0 minutes going ahead onto the future games because he's not a priority. Like I said at the beginning, they're trying to develop their draft picks, you know, Kai Jones, James Bouknight, JT Thor. I honestly don't see them, you know, they don't have a plan for Gelo going on in the future, and that's why I really hope that another G League team picks up Gelo and uses him for his potential. And man, you can see Gelo, man, he's on the bench sitting there. Obviously, he's not going to really get hyped, but that's his, you know, personality. He's not the type of player to jump out of his seat when someone gets a dunk, but you can see, man, he looks sad. He looked like, I don't want to say he didn't want to be there, but he looked like, you know, he deserves to play over some other players, which is clear, man. You know, the dude's shooting almost 40% from the three-point line. He's very efficient. It's like you put all the hard work in, and for the coach to do him this bad, it's not a good look right now. And especially since the Swarm are 0-5, the coach has to make a change. Clearly something isn't working. They've played over 10 games with this G League head coach and they haven't won a single game. Something in the front office needs to change right now, or else this is going to get even a worse situation, because there's no reason why Gelo ball, we're talking about, you know, a damn near sharpshooter, runs the floor, plays defense, hustles hard, is gonna get you straight buckets, can't get a single minute in the G League, because some of these other players on the other teams are absolutely horrendous. And it's honestly clear. It's clear watching these games that Liangelo Ball is a way better player than, you know, most of these guys on the floor. And I know a lot of you guys in the comment section are gonna be like, it's just first year in the G League, he's gonna take some time to develop, man. Like, I mean, you know, I stopped reading those comments of people in my comment section saying that we should even be happy Gelo is getting an opportunity. Yes, we should be happy, but this is not right what's happening in Greensboro right now. And I'm hoping in the near future, like, Gelo, either he's gonna have to leave or Lamelo is going to have to speak up, because this situation is clearly getting worse right in front of our eyes. He went from getting, you know, 22 points in 24 minutes in the first game to his minutes gradually dropping each game. You know, 8 minutes, 3 minutes. He played 7 minutes the last game, and now 0 minutes. Like, you gotta understand, the Swarm are missing such a huge opportunity for so much publicity to the G League, and the NBA knows what they're doing, man. Because they post all of Gelo's highlights whenever he gets in the game. Gelo will play 3 minutes in a game and hit a 3-pointer, and that will be posted all over social media in the NBA G League. And the Swarm will post on the social medias that one 3-pointer that Gelo hit, but they don't like to post the fact that they only played him 3 minutes. You know, that's some of the things that's going wrong right now. And I believe if a real team, a real G League team that makes Liangelo hit their priority and they really want to develop him into an NBA caliber player, I think that's going to be the best situation for him. If not, he's going to have to go overseas, which I don't like I don't like him going to overseas, because yes, he's going to get a lot of minutes, be a star player, but everyone's going to have the same narrative. He's not NBA ready. He's playing with straight bums overseas in China or wherever he decides to go. But G League, man, this is not how we all as Gelo fans expected it to go. We all wanted him to get a fair chance. We're all so happy, and this is letting us down right now. You know, James Bouknight, 22 shots, and you guys can see the percentages of this team. Horrendous percentages, and it's not Gelo who just didn't get a DNP. There was some other, like 3-4 other players who didn't get it, but yeah, man, I could ramble on forever, but this is a sad situation. But let's talk in the comments section. Let's, you know, try to discuss about this. And to be honest, man, the hope is decreasing for Gelo each and every day. Not of his skills. We know, in my opinion, I believe he's an NBA ready player. But for him and the Swarm, I think this relationship might end early, and Gelo needs to go to another G League team. And I do expect somebody else to pick him up if this keeps happening. But subscribe, hit that like button. Again, man, follow my Twitter. You guys are gonna get instant updates. And man, just get to know me better, man. With all that being said, I'm out. Peace.